You look bored already.
No, I'm just watching.
All right, and
It's
then
just my normal face.
so we can rewatch the adverts, but we saw them
Yeah.
in the save and quit. That's not what I want.
No, it's on
Continue.
the other side.
Oh, it's serious time. We're playing a game.
Oh,
Oh, it is day 3. Oh. You arrive home to find post on the mat, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you open it.
who still gets letters?
It's in the 80s. This is how they communicate.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's a form from the new advance government asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Seems like a bit of a... what's the word? Homage to 1984? More than that, it's just blatant ripping it off. Your spouse, Sam Winston, your children, Charles and Susie Winston. Well, you muse, at least they got the basics right. There's a cat. She was knocking the blinds around.
Oh.
Would have looked a bit weird. Well, you muse, at least they got the basics right. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would be friendly and introduce yourself to new co-workers, be productive and get to work immediately, ease yourself in and orientate yourself with the new workplace, or reminisce with friends about old jobs.
Which would you do?
Is it, if anyone's watching, can I have a little bit of guidance on the audio levels? Is that music too much? It looks like it should be alright. So, what sort of character do I want to be here? Am I playing this seriously, or am I...
I don't know. Guess that's up to you.
I usually start things seriously and then it gradually deteriorates. Be friendly, be productive, and get to work immediately. So this is a form from the Advance Party, which seems to be like a bit of a kind of leftist populist party. So what... I guess ease myself in and orientate yourself with a new workplace. I'll try and do things that they would like, so that I'm in their good books. That's what I'm going for. She's just looking at me blankly. Okay, it might be a touch loud, but it's not bad. Okay. Question 2. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information.
Oh no.
Now a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would
Minor importance.
help your colleague cover up their violation. Recommend that your colleague reports it. Promise your colleague that you won't tell anyone. Report the violation to your supervisor immediately. So,
Conundrum.
yeah, am I a snitch?
Do you want to be a snitch?
I think if I'm going to be a bit serious,
Yeah.
I'm going to recommend,
That's what I would do.
recommend that your colleague reports it. Is this the same colleague that
Yeah, I think
has
so.
taken it, or a different one? Am I just passing the buck?
Oh,
No, I think
I
it's
think it's the
referring to
same-
the first one. Yeah,
same colleague.
a little bit vague. So I'm going to gently suggest that they fix the problem.
Yeah.
If it was a major one, I would have gone to supervisor. Question 3. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would leave work on time,
Absolutely.
stay late to ensure you hit the first deadline, leave work early and head to the pub to chat about the changes with your colleagues, leave work early and head home to see your family.
I mean, obviously not either of the oh my gosh, either of the last ones.
See, I don't know enough about the Advance Party yet, but that might be what they're going for. If they're a union-friendly party, they're trying to tax the rich, and the rich are the ones who caused all the problems. So maybe your rich boss putting in, targets that aren't reachable and firing an entire department, maybe you're supposed to stand up to that. Maybe that's what they want.
I don't think...
You don't think?
I mean,
I'm gonna
none
leave
of those
work on
say
time.
stand up to the man.
Well, no, leave work on time is like,
I mean, yeah.
the union thing. You work to the rule.
Normal, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that's the one I would have picked.
It's the annual company barbecue.
You!
And you and your family have been invited. You are looking forward to enjoying a nice day out with family and friends. Are washing your hair that day. Go if you're free, but wouldn't mind missing it. Have been practicing with your co-workers and think you'll win the talent contest this year.
Oh, yeah! What's your talent?
Oh, it is
Broadcasting.
crabinating.
Oh!
Can do it with almost anything.
Yeah.
If it was actually me,
Yeah.
I think it would be the last one, but then I would hate myself for being in the talent contest.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, okay. I've clicked it, it's too late. It happened. You've had a long, successful career and are now about to retire. In your speech, you list your achievements and all the good memories you have of working there. Give an honest review of the pros and cons of the company. Focus on issues and challenges you faced while working there. Refuse to attend.
Oh no!
I'm gonna... Is that bad if I give an honest review?
You can give an honest review.
Pros and cons. Yeah, I'll do a compliment sandwich. Go, this is a good thing. These need some areas, and then finish on another good thing. That's what you're supposed to do. In your spare time, you like to relax alone doing things like listening to music or making models.
Making models?
It's the 80s.
Oh, right.
That's all you've got to do. There's no internet. You've got to just make trains and planes.
Yeah.
Attend political rallies and stand up for what you believe in. Encourage and support your children with their hobbies. Play in your local sports team. What should I do? Should I be a loner or should I be
Support your children with their hobbies.
Support your children with... She gestured towards Peach the cat. What hobbies does she have?
Catching makeup brushes.
Yeah, she does catch makeup brushes. Okay.
Demanding rubs.
Demanding rubs, yeah. Okay, I'm going to support the cat with that.
Okay.
Your ideal holiday getaway would be surrounded by natural beauty, getting away from the strain of the daily grind, exploring somewhere unfamiliar, and discovering new experiences and challenges. A structured day out at a theme park bursting with thrills and attractions for you and your family. A romantic getaway with your partner to a tropical island paradise.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
But I think they're taking away the passports
Yeah.
of rich people. I don't want to be the sort of rich person, especially in the 80s where, travel isn't,
Yeah. I mean, the first one
international
sounds
travel.
good too.
Surrounded by natural beauty. Okay. It is most important that the government keeps people safe, free, happy, equal.
I mean, all of those things would be good.
But I feel like this... I'm trying...
Yeah, you're trying to win.
Well, so I'm putting my mind in the mind of Alex Winston.
Right.
He's seen all this stuff go on.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a little bit concerned about what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
So he gets this weird form. The government has asked him to complete a personality questionnaire.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to not try and ruffle any feathers. And I think the thing that they care most about is equality.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to say. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable, and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. I'm going to sign my name. Alright, now back to the game. Method acting, that's what I'm doing. I'm an actor. It is late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favourite coffee cup, a worn-out souvenir of your first trip together. The prints faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. It's a face of Anubis.
Aww.
A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase. I want a neon green suitcase. Is Chris, Sam's sibling. So that's brother-in-law, I guess, if I've remembered correctly.
Yeah.
As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in late, Alex, Chris stammers, but I need a favour, and you're the only one I can ask. Everyone in this whole story has exactly the same voice. No problem, what's going on? Are you okay? Are you okay? Should I go get Sam? I think that's what I would do. I'd be a little bit like, oh.
I guess, yeah, if my brother turned up at our house,
Yeah, I'd probably go.
you'd be like, oh, who are you? No.
Well, no, I'd be pleasant, but I think
Yeah.
I would suggest, like, maybe you'd want to talk to Lyric.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'll do. No need to worry, Sam. It's you I came to see. I just need 2 minutes. You've heard about the Assets and Wealth Act? I literally work in news, Chris.
Yeah, go that one.
Not really, must have passed me by. I'm gonna go all in. Chris fist bangs the table. It's total bullshit. They're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. I can't believe they're actually getting away with it. Madness. This is why I need your help. What exactly is it you need, or why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like this? That feels like a good 80s cheesy line from a movie. Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like this? I assume it's set in the 80s. I don't actually know. It all seems 80s-ish. Like it's before...
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Am I that stuttery all the time? Look how stuttery I am.
I assumed that was just my computer.
I am a bit stuttery. The game looks alright, doesn't it?
Can't tell.
It could be because I'm hogging the network with that.
Yeah, I have turned this down to 720.
Anyway, Chris's eyes seem to be resting comfortably on the floor tiles. Look, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to borrow your passport. My passport? What for? My passport? I can't give you that. It's illegal. I think I would go for the first one.
Oh.
And I'll get to that. I'll work up to it.
Yeah.
They've taken mine and half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so...
Weird.
Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe, but I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other choice. Okay, it's upstairs in the safe. Let me go and get it, and you can take it. Surely there's another way. It can't be that serious. I think
Hard choice.
I'm trying to not get my family into trouble with this. That's the character I've gone with.
He is your family.
But
it's not your
my kids.
direct family, yeah.
Yeah. My cat. Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done the right thing by you and Sam. I've treated your children like they were my own. This would have been information that would have been great a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? All right, I'll go get the passport. Family's family. It's against the law. I can't help you with this. Am I being square?
I don't know.
I'm gonna be a square.
I gotta go check the brownies.
More brownies. This is going a fair while. I probably should hurry it up. Fine, I'll solve this myself, Chris spits. So much for family loyalty, eh? Grabbing the nigh-on fluorescent suitcase, Chris disappears into the night. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. The peeling face now seems to bore into you. Anubis stops staring. Would you eat your kids if you had to? Asking for a friend. That's Apple. I don't know. No is the answer. I don't have to think about that. I'm not going to eat my kids. I think I would probably... I know you're probably looking for a silly answer, but if it really came down to it, I would cut bits of myself off and like, so I keep myself alive, but then cook them for them and make them eat their father. I hadn't really thought that bit through. But it's survival. They need to eat something, they might as well eat their dad. Alright, the knot in your stomach tightens. Okay, are we playing the game? Day 8? Jeremy Donaldson is the country's most popular and trusted news anchor. For now. Go. Warm up. Look at these really long things at the end. This credit sequence with all these fantastic names. Angling Barnaby. Who are these? Is this me? Am I one of them? Am I one of the lads? At least the bottom four. Well, I'm going to turn on the fan. So I've got to turn these on and then turn that on. Load up the adverts. That's right, they're down here. Should we play... Is this... So he's saying our decisions have consequences. So there's obviously something here. I'm sorry that the... I'm just going to quickly check something. No, that's alright. So I think all these things are making my computer struggle a little bit. Sorry for doing this on stream. Terribly unprofessional. I want to make sure that it's working properly. Oh, I can't see. There. No, that's all going alright. Brownies have arrived.
Very hot.
I guess we'll just have to deal with my webcam being 3 frames a second. So we've now got... So he's just told me...
I can stop this if you want.
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's the other thing. Maybe it doesn't matter. It's fine. Sorry. The game is fine. He's just told me that my decisions have consequences, and one of these has a sticky note saying, "Should we play this ad?" Because they're worried that is the toy safe or not.
Oh, so I assume... Mr. Snugglehugs, of course it's safe.
All right. Oh.
Oh, we get to look at it closer.
It's going in. So, I guess this is it's a Protachan stream professional. Advanced go-getters. So I assume that's like a party political ad that says they're great. Alan Janes is coming soon to a medium-sized hall near you. I want to watch that. Crazy Neil's festive Yuletide ornament spectacular. Wonder if it's near an elegant new skin cream with a porky little twist.
Ooh.
So do we want that, or are we gonna be good? No, I'm not gonna suck up to them. I don't.
No. What happened with your brother-in-law? Sorry.
He left in a huff.
Oh.
And the Anubis mug bore into us because we maybe regretted our decision. I don't know. Okay, it's good brownie. It's a bit hot, so I guess we should play the game.
Right, you can see they finally got the old headline system up and working again, and the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These two buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here. It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice.
Oh.
I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their lives. So, like with the adverts, choose carefully.
No,
And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
Right, so now there's some choices I've got to make.
Yeah, the one that mistrusts the moon.
10 seconds, everybody.
Alright, so I've got to go into sweaty tryhard mode.
Don't blame me when
If
I
you're still here, a silent assassin, this is the game.
It's time to go over to Jeremy Donaldson
All right.
for tonight's National Night
Good
News.
evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown.
Pairing image A and B, so now I've got to,
We ask
I
exactly
guess we make them look good?
Yeah.
So I chose B.
what the new future might hold. With a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking my guess if we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington Smiths have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive,
You picked B.
Yeah, but she's a naughty
At
CEO.
the tender age of 20.
Oh, right,
becomes
right.
the youngest female CEO in history. Sophia Remington's appointment is a risk for the giant mega corporation. Sophia, as our regular viewers will be aware, has always been a wild child and has been romantically linked to several movie stars and sports personalities.
I'm piling on.
At her press conference this afternoon, Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehouse. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns
We're gonna
have
run
been
an ad
raised
about
about
that.
safety, making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong, a marine biologist.
What are these poses?
Yeah. I don't know what to choose.
Cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flood technology, the pair hope to
The flood is
successfully
back.
the imposing central cavern and the undiscovered plant species it contains. This is, of course, only the latest in a series of successful for this unlikely pairing.
I don't know if they like scientists or not.
The pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together, like we always have." Playing the field, rumours abound that sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is now.
I'm definitely doing that one.
Oh no.
The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very program. And judging from the angle and velocity of that spray, it looks like he's been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner.
Why is the nightclub called Bush?
Grievous bodily charm. With advanced policy like radical new behavior on crime, how afraid should we actually
Oh.
be? I'll be going live around
Don't
the
know.
country to talk with people who've seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more powers passing to the police and less oversight. Are we using an advanced shaped sledgehammer to crack a nut? All that. and
Oh,
making
that was an
young
anti-advance
actors already
position.
Ooh.
with the new Assets and
Oh.
Wealth Act firsthand.
Got choices.
Talking and performing.
Gotta get the brownie off my
That's all
hands.
coming up tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh.
Everybody, get in quickly, please.
Oh no, what have I got to do? Oh, I did it wrong. I did it wrong. I did too long. Right, and then we've got to go back. And now it looks like we've got like an interview thing, a panel. I left it too long before going to the opening titles. Okay, now I've got to time this right.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't. No. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
Here I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan.
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd. Ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we will destroy ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is
Shamelessly self-promoting. Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced
Stole his book
since the
back.
last great world powers
Yes,
have faced.
Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you. That isn't
And
what
this
I-
will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen with democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier, and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't
Well,
understand
I censored
is
too
that
much.
these are the same people.
I wasn't.
Maybe they've rebranded.
Well, I wasn't ready.
It's all a little circus act to keep us from seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's where you're wrong, Alan. For a start, they've mobilised the youth vote like we've never seen before.
You say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
But based on the facts. Katie, what are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step. Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public services, they're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research in the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and opiates. Like opiates, see?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
This is the issue. It's all coming from the water, the chemicals, they're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding. They've got us sat here talking about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan. What does the future look like to you, Alan?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
Of course. Katie?
We might be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
Two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman.
Oh, I didn't do like the cut as he said their name.
Investigating law and order. Before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act.
Now I've got to queue up an ad.
On the National Nightly News. On the National
1 minute back.
You know,
Did it too late again?
Ah.
I thought there was going to be like a...
How much you can pay?
Right.
Absolutely fucking fine, I tell you. How's it going, actually? Fuck it, I don't care. I hate the fucking news. Oh, bloody hell, I love this tune, though. All right, mate, see you later, bye.
I want more brownies. Apple wants a brownie cat.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, what an awful...
No wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child wants this Christmas.
A lot of kids have sucked one.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out.
Okay, so cue that up.
You know she is. 10 seconds.
Apple says they're going to kill me.
if that sticks, I'll just...
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back.
Alright, so we've got a remote
We're going to
interview.
be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their lives. First up, we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face with the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Barely keep up with it. There's simply enough being done at a a systemic level to remove the problems. We need more support from ministers. We need more support from
Whoops. Oh, we've lost all our viewers.
We need change
Oh, no.
at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving,
At a
Greg.
structural level. Time, darling.
It never is it?
Time, darling.
I'll be at my mother's. It never is it?
Just hang on. Just hang. The problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy.
Should I have done that?
I have no idea what you're meant to do.
Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Jones.
Hello, Mr.
We
Donaldson.
need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving?
Yes, totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. By Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob? Do you think there's a problem?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife or cock.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy,
Interference.
but I think it all comes down to moral decay.
You're no good at it.
And lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that...
Ooh.
Bugger, hang on a moment. Jeremy, you bloody gypsy.
I didn't beat Bugger.
Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear?
And-
Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this. Delia,
Sorry, darling, I was saying the matches.
Yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in his box?
Clive, you know it's Wednesday.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the
Oops, I didn't cut back to him.
white people.
We're not doing well with the viewers.
Hold on just a moment. Clive, I am not having this again. Clive, I am not having this again. As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there. We're locking down the police's position on morality. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the
Interference is moving now.
After serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing assault. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony. Many happy
Cheers,
returns.
Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing
Everybody
that.
else does.
Can you
I got
tell
it.
us what it's like in prison, Tony? Can you tell us what it's like in prison?
No, wrong one.
Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalization, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Not good at this.
Well, we're trying to get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez. I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, Little Chris, and Vampire Chris. Little Chris, and Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah.
One sec, love. Titwank Tony's on the news. One sec, love. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust. It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Yes, we seem to be losing a signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, Las Bolitas!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal back. I think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we obviously lost our train of thought there. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to gain a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
Oh, I got it queued up. Did it.
You going?
Yeah.
Mate, I ain't got long and I'm quite drunk. It's been a great night. In this next section, there's a bit of music. If you edit in time with the music, you can see the result on the vision mixer. And the public will love that. Don't worry if you don't know, you won't get punished for it or nothing. Just try and stay in the groove. Also, one last tip. When the music starts, turn down the broadcast volume. Right, enjoy the music bit. God, I love music.
Oh, okay. Turn down the broadcast one so that I can actually hear the music properly. We're not going to bed anytime soon.
No.
Oh, open on Megan. Okay.
Welcome, Splack. I'm Megan Wolf. And on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Switchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls,
Got to wait for the camera to adjust before.
well, to be honest. And I believe you two are sisters, is that right? Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher. Maths is really important. Oh, thanks, Steve. Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre.
Yeah, thanks,
It's
Steve.
one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle
I
believed.
just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a little song and joy.
What a good reaction shot.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
That's really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Put it in, coach. Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it. Get ready, I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but
I got a noddy.
retreated from his bin and brought
Doing a nod.
How? How did you react?
I also threw it in the bin.
How did you react?
But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not?
So worried.
Let's have a go with this whole democracy thing.
Okay, good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Okay, I've got to turn down the broadcast so I can hear the music, and I've got to do this and... How am I going to do that?
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors
Oh,
alone,
no, wrong one.
dreading what might be around every corner.
What's around the corner?
That's the wrong one, isn't it?
Around the corner.
No, wrong one. Oh no, no, this is bad. How do I do it?
Oh, hi Gary.
Oh heavens no! It's Gary the Fist!
Gary the Fist!
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Oh, wrong camera.
What? Maths is for losers. My arm's stuck, Coach. Just keep going, for fuck's sake. Right.
Oh, I did it.
Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What
got
do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's pretty close. Brilliant, keep going. Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with two gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah!
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah.
But I can't fight all three of you, and I don't have any friends of my own.
Is it this one or this one?
Take a little look at my face. I could be you. She could be you.
I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, oh no, 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 no. Panicked. I'm just clicking buttons. This is not that one. No. Why does that guy have such a clearly dubbed voice, but no one else does?
Hey, listen up, I won't take no crap.
Oh no.
Who said middle class girls can't rap? I ain't afraid of your cruel lads. I'm a mother-loving rebel, but I still love maths.
No. I guess this is what I'm supposed to do.
Hey,
Oh.
I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council
Oh, I
estate.
ended on the wrong one.
Was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner. He had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready!
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn
Oh, I messed it up again. Okay, I've got to not press 3 now.
just work as a team.
Oh, I got the wrong one.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Friendship!
That one.
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the national.
That was wild.
Join us tomorrow night. All the headlines
Apple has no idea what he's watching. Oh, I gotta be ready.
Yeah.
Peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh. That's a lot of.
The literal fuck was that?
That was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Oh. Okay, we probably should be going to bed now, but
Oh, yeah.
I think like I want to finish the level.
Yeah.
So that, but I would like to like go through all the stuff, which means we've got to watch all that.
Yeah, that's
Is that
right.
right?
Of course.
So not bad censoring, too much interference. That's fair. Editing was just
Yeah.
terrible. Went to ads late once. Did I? Oh yeah, I did the first one.
Yeah.
I did well on that last one apparently, but I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think I did. Like the game thinks I did well, but I think
It
watching
was
it back.
those dun 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 ones
that's-
you did well on.
Oh.
I see they've got the store back. That's great. I love fucking shopping. Sorry. Bit of a big night, to be honest. Anyway, over here, that's how much money you've got. You'll get more money the better the broadcast you do. These tabs take you to the bits and pieces and sections of the store. You can fix stuff, you can upgrade stuff, or you can just buy really cool stuff to put around the studio.
I don't really.
You could get upgrades and equipment. Repairs. Auto bleep.
Okay. Oh, that would be good. The interference filter. The vision mixer will wait for the next perfect rhythm point to switch on the beat. That doesn't seem... I don't know what that means. Repairs? Speaker repair. Fan repair? I don't know. Should I just buy a toy? I'll save my money up. I won't...
What's equipment? Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry.
I thought I'd looked at all of them.
What? You looked at like 2 tabs.
Okay, so this one. Are we just gonna watch back what I did?
Yeah.
And then we'll... Okay, same as last time?
Or... Okay, yeah.
It's gonna be like another 40 minutes.
Okay.
Let's take a look at what's in store tonight on Channel 1. Kicking off our evening schedule is a retrospective of the best moments from Peter Clement's Just the Job.
And you can fast forward.
Reminding us just how our new Prime Minister became so popular in the first place. Following that, at 9 p.m, Megan Wolfe sits down for an exclusive interview with former Prime Minister Jacob Hamilton-Mann in Truth to Power, and she'll be asking him where it all went so horribly wrong. I'll certainly be tuning in for that. Finally tonight, at 10 p.m, it's a bit of escapism, with Lawrence Blunderclatch's acclaimed action movie, Bullet Man, taking us up to the National Weather Report and close down at midnight. But before all that, it's time to go over to Jeremy Donaldson for tonight's National Nightly News.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main headlines tonight. Destination unknown. At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing what the new future might hold with a leading economist and radical free thinker. With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country,
Like I watched all
I'll be
this,
asking
didn't I?
my guests
So I don't need to
if
do
we're
this
on
bit
the way
again.
to a new future.
We were
No, I don't
listening.
think so.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were listening to do this.
Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo,
So
taken from our
I didn't realise
gives us a
that
sense of
the
this influential young
choosing the
farmer
picture
who,
also
at the
changes
tender
the
age of
script
23,
a little
becomes
bit.
the youngest
It's like
female
when I did the what's it?
Puking one.
Yeah.
Said something about that spray.
And choosing the gambling one was like she's a bit of a wild card. I don't know what to do with the scientists.
Well, they were working together.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's a team.
Yeah.
And that was the anti one, portraying them as a Oh, I missed the... That's where I missed the cutoff.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Alright, let's watch an advert. Oh no, it's not an advert, it comes back, doesn't it? I can't remember. I just did this.
In the wake of the
Cut a bit
government's
early.
swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a
We
leading
did watch
economist,
this, didn't we?
Alan James,
Yeah, we
author
did
of
watch this.
Alan
Yeah.
James is right. The
So the show put like the sensible one was the pro government one, and then the conspiracy theorist was the anti-government one, making anti-government people. Oh nope, sorry. Seem unreasonable.
Kids, you love them.
Smells
we
like
love
love.
'em, and they just love with his state-of-the-art human-like voice to keep them company when you can't. If you keep me happy,
Ooh.
and his incredible real-action eyes. It's no wonder Mr. Snugglehugs is the gift your child
Big
wants
fat
this Christmas.
Furby.
Yeah.
That's right, little one. You don't want to be left out. I only like people that have me as their friend. Oh, Mr. Snugglehugs, you're so silly.
Made
Mr. Snugglehugs in stores now and selling out fast.
or hugging arms.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team.
I guess we watched all this too, so we can just watch the behind the scenes bit of this.
Tonight, we go behind the headlines
Is that?
to meet the people who live
Did we watch this bit, didn't we?
Yeah, sort of.
First up,
Yeah, there was a lot going on.
Yeah, there's a lot going on.
Okay.
Close up on the
Alright.
front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
I think I edited it a little bit badly.
Yeah.
Because there was stuff going on and I didn't know whether to get reaction shots and stuff like that.
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy,
Do you
we are
know that
massively
the
understaffed in
screens
this
have a little
country.
light
We're
under
working
them to
every
tell
hour we
you
can just to try
which
and
ones are good and
cope
which
with
ones
the
are
caseloads
bad?
on our
No.
desks.
Oh.
Oh, there's
So-
too much going on. All this interference. There's just so much going on. that
Yeah,
I-
that's why I didn't say anything.
Yeah, because I've not even like
More support from ministers.
I've not even realised all the things.
Yeah.
Whoops. Sorry. All the things that are.
Yeah.
I'm leaving.
So on the 4 screens,
It never
they
is,
each
is
have a
it?
light
Yeah,
that goes
green.
from green to
Yeah.
red and yellow in between.
The problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes.
I think there's like a realism mode as well.
mentioned your
That probably turns all that stuff off, and the
Mm.
censoring,
Well,
like there's like it puts a red
Affairs
section
of the Justice
on
Department that we should be
the
concerned
audio wave.
about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello,
Apple thinks the Snugglehugs was terrifying, which is
Yeah.
fair. He also thinks that this game has a lot more
The pressure on our public
than
Sorry
is
to
what on the
interrupt the
surface.
news, Mr. Donaldson.
which-
Can
Yeah.
I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand.
I think this section
Yeah,
they
that bit was
overdid.
good.
Oh,
Oh.
sorry. What was
I was
that?
just saying that cut
Yeah.
was good.
Oh, yeah.
By Police Chief Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
This section seemed to be like it was too serious for a little while, and then there was a bit. These first two I think were good, but the party one was just a bit too much.
Without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife.
Like this is just
So you
a
feel
satirical sketch. with the
Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it'll okay. We've diluted our culture and lost touch with what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, bugger, hang on a minute. Jeremy, you bloody goods escape.
That was terrible.
Delia, could you give me a little help, please, dear? As I was saying,
This is a joke on.
did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the
There's a-
immigrants who are responsible for the moral...
There's a strange relationship
Absolutely, Jeremy.
between the most
Back in your
like
box, Clive. Back in your
conservative
box. Did you?
Tory
I really
politicians
could use a little help with
who
this.
lecture about moral
I'm
issues,
talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
who
Clive, could you put
end
your
up in the
hands
papers with sex scandals and weird things like that.
And whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not. the
Sorry for
responsibility of
explaining
decent,
jokes to you like you
good,
don't
white
understand them.
people of this- Oh, hold on just a moment. Clive, I am not having this again.
I tried to explain the American electoral system
As
to
I
my
was
mum
saying,
in the
Jeremy,
car today.
moral
It
decay.
didn't go
Crime is the
great.
responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Back in the GIMP space he goes.
Really locking down the police's position on morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary, and menacing a swan.
I think you did a lot better with these bleeps.
Also, I believe,
Menacing a swan was one of them.
many happy returns.
Cheers, Jez.
Yeah.
Call me Tit Tony. Everybody else does.
Almost.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I was focusing on the. I did the wrong signal.
Yeah,
I was focusing on
you
all
messed
the.
up a few times
all
in this
the-
one with the...
Yeah, because I was actually listening to it.
Yeah.
And I did all the tits, not thinking that wank was a swear word.
Well, that one you didn't
Yeah,
do
but
the
I did
tit.
it badly.
Yeah, so
I was aiming for the tit.
Good bunch of lads.
Oh, don't take that out of context.
We'll get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Tit Tony.
Oh.
I don't think it's as
I
easy
shouldn't
as
have
that,
told you which one I was aiming for.
Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
It sounds like it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since
I
I'm in
think this
custody,
this
have
sketch
you
seems a
able to
little
find
bit
new
like
job?
Yeah, all the boys are here.
your first
Big Chris.
attempt at a comedy
Little
sketch.
Chris.
Yeah.
And Vampire Chris.
This bit, like, yeah, it's the sort of thing we would make. It'd be a bit cringy.
Yeah.
On the news. Rehabilitation's difficult with the current system, Jez. It's just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this now?
You are joking. Chrissy Free only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad time.
Oh, I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal
No,
here, Tony.
Way, las bolitas!
Well, we're just trying to get that signal
That last
back.
bleep was really
I
good.
think we... Yes, Tony? Tony, I mean, we were literally away for 2 seconds. How has this happened, Tony? Can you hear me?
I like this better on the second watch.
Yeah.
Thought there a little. Hopefully you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order. After the break, Megan will be live with some plucky young thespians. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
See, I didn't realise that Alan James was the conspiracy theorist guy, so I've put the wrong one on.
Yeah.
Alan James is right. Alan James is right. Alan James is right in front of you.
I don't want to scare you, but you should be scared. There's something in the food! I don't want to upset you, but you should weep for the world. They're gonna take your poor sweet grandma. And I don't mean to shock you, but you need to wake up! I'm Alan James, and I'll slap you so hard with the truth, you'll still be picking facts out of your face the following Wednesday.
Alan James, coming to a city near you. Check local press for dates and times.
I was going to say that was a good cut, but that was one that was dumb.
And on
I like
tonight's
that.
Culture Spot, I'll be chatting
She
with
starts
one
with
of the
Welcome's
first
Black.
beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received
I'm
a
gonna
grant from
rewatch
Advance
this
to
one
take
because I think there
their
were some
play,
good jokes in
Hey,
it.
Yeah,
Friendship, on
and
tour of
it was
local
hard
secondary schools. Welcome
Mm.
to
to
all. Well, let's
Yeah,
start with
because
you
there's
two.
too much going
yeah,
on.
there's so much going on that
And you can't
like,
hear.
you can't
Yeah.
watch the actual.
We are, Megan.
We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest.
I'm the older, more popular one. Only joking.
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts. Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
Oh, right, yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra, maths teacher.
What a
Maths is really
joke.
important. Oh, thanks, Steve.
Maths is really important.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history. Aristotle
I
believed
just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences and they touch us right back.
I suppose with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
and teach people about difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or like maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Put it in, coach. Yes, thanks, Steve.
Right, well, I'm going to have a little chat with your teacher while you run off and get ready. I can't wait to see it.
I didn't know what to do here. They were all bad.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
Wow, how did you react?
I also threw it in the bin. Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page, and next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did used to watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Brilliant!
So, let's start the section of Hey, Friendship.
Oh, this was hard. All it took is like one mistake and I was out of it. And then just
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I
and
can
you got to
take
do
another
like
day
kind of
at school.
predict what's happening.
Tears. Another day of fears.
That
was
Still
good.
I walk the corridors alone, dreading what might be around every corner.
I think she looks too old to be a kid.
I was just thinking,
Yeah.
how old is she?
The others,
Hi, Gary.
they still look too old, but they kind of fit.
Going somewhere, little first year?
Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father?
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers. What? Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Just keep going for
Right. Maths is for losers. Now, give me your lunch money.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Not today, Gary the Fist.
What do you mean not today? Who are you? Oh, my arm's free, coach.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right. Who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist, and you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist. These are my two new friends. Vanessa is captain of the netball team.
Yeah.
And Blake owns a motorbike.
Yeah. But I can't fight all three of you, and I don't have any
And that's why
friends
he's
of
cool.
my
He's
own.
got
Yeah.
a motorbike.
Yeah, that's how being cool works.
Yep.
Take a look at me. Take
Oh
a
yeah,
look at my face.
the dubbing is more obvious the second time round. It's the guy on this guy on the right that like the other ones sort of fit, but maybe that's the joke.
Yeah.
It's my choice to be mean. So stop now, make a different choice.
Hey, listen up.
I think Steve has done well to act that, where he had to follow their cue. So he had to act not knowing what was coming next, and then take off everything late, because he just realised, oh, it's wrong.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think that folks like me probably shouldn't exist, but that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew
Good
the way
rapping.
I became Gary the Fist.
Oh,
I grew up on a council
I ended on the wrong one.
park was hip, but the flats weren't great.
I thought she was going to do the next verse.
And he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner, woman?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman?
Go.
Don't make me ask you again.
Hitting women is wrong.
I guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 Life's pretty hard on a council estate.
I think it might have been hinting that I needed to do more cuts there, but I just waited to the end of every bar.
Just work as a team.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice. Friendship! Yes!
Well,
Oh my goodness.
tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Why bother strengthening your body when you can strengthen your face? We believe your skin deserves the best, so the new formula actively removes harsh chemicals from your skin. The high salt content actually pulls the dihydrogen monoxide right from your pores to give you the crisp, brittle skin
Just
you've come to
removing water.
New Judico Shon will revitalize the appearance of the strength of your face's skin.
Strong
41%
skin.
of women we surveyed said they loved their visible face, and 7 out of 10 dentists would recommend it. Judico Shon, because we said so.
What a salty face. Okay, we'll finish up with the rushes, and then that'll probably be the end of the stream.
Yep.
I don't know if there's anything else in the headlines. I guess it's the stuff before we started.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
Yeah.
You know seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
10 seconds, everybody. That's how I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist. Going in 5.
This seems like
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Our main stories tonight. Moving on up, The election win that experts said just
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
happen.
the.
Hopeful or hostile. Controversy as global mega corporation.
Yeah, that's the previous one. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry, I just replayed the old one.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All that, and Megan Wolf with a group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Oh,
goodness.
Can we get the guests in quickly, please?
We actually had to make the book indestructible because people tried to set it on fire too much. They had these bonfires.
Thanks for having me.
But, Alan James, no doubt you've read my stuff.
I try not to, if I'm honest.
Behave. I literally am. 10 seconds, everybody. We're going in 5, 4, 3, 2.
In the wake of the government's swift enactment of the Assets and Wealth Act, we're talking about advances
So
first
do we
week in
want
office
to?
and what the new future holds.
Oh yeah, we watched all this.
Yeah.
We can skip through all this.
Yeah, the only thing I noticed was like he kept bringing books and they
Yeah.
kept going. And the next time he got it out, I thought maybe they didn't want it in shot, so I like went off of it. I went and looked at her for far too long
Oh, no.
while he was talking because I thought they would take it away again. Oh,
We've all been figuratively.
sorry. Oh,
1 minute back.
You know, I think they might do some good.
I hope so too, Jeremy.
How much are you being paid by them then?
Oh, shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
Well, we'll see who's full of shit, won't we?
Alan, I can explain it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand it for you.
Well, I don't know what she meant by
Rough.
that.
oh, that's the end. All right, Law and Order.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying I'll do what I can, that's all.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
I've said I put a word in, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. Is little JD scared of the big bad culture with water?
If that sticks,
Going in
I'll destroy
5,
you.
4, 3.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked what they are calling a solutions team to move this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight, we go behind the headlines to meet the people who live with the criminal justice system every day of their
Oh,
life.
it comes up with like next
First
interview
up,
here.
we have Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Well, as you can
On the
imagine,
line.
Jeremy, we are massively understaffed in this country. We're working every hour we can just to try and cope with the caseloads on our desks.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem.
Greg?
We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? We need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be at my mother's.
No, just hang on. Oh, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
I think he saved it.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure on our public
Sorry
servants.
to interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson. Can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving him?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Next I'm joined by police.
I don't know if there's anything we missed in these ones. Like it'd just be at the end.
I would have expected this from your
Ah,
sister,
right.
not from you.
When are you going to realise I'm not her, Greg?
Well, trust me, between the drinking and the arse, I'm very aware.
Okay. So
Some thug with a knife.
we'll be able to like.
Yeah, you can skip to the end of it. There, you can.
Oh, I didn't do a good job there.
No. What a face.
And finally tonight.
I spoke to Mallory at the Bridge Club.
Naughty boy!
She says the hall is absolutely fine for Sunday.
Oh, marvellous. Now, I put your mother in for a hearing test.
Oh, did you?
Yes, I did. Now, how's your IBS been?
His birthday.
I don't think there was much at the end of this one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that was not. No. Okay. That's the end of that one, I think.
Well,
oh, no,
it'll
it's
be
not.
the. Yeah, that guy.
That went well.
Piss off.
Smooth, incisive journalism.
I can have you fired.
You'd miss my charm.
Okay, now we get to listen to their thoughts on the
Yeah.
on this.
Look, it's alright, I've got this.
I'm sure he's on his way.
Come on, it's welcome back. How hard can it be?
This is on you. 10 seconds, everybody.
Welcome back, Megan Wolf.
We're going to open on Megan. Camera 2. Going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture Spot, I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College, who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with
Anything
you.
else? I guess if you want to go really deep, you could watch every single person's reaction to everything.
Yeah.
Don't think we're going to go quite that deep.
No.
So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank.
So we want to listen to the kids, don't we?
Yeah, but I don't think
But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it,
Like,
and number.
they don't have any audio.
And next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
There is, because she's
It's funny
talking.
because Angela and I don't usually vote. We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course.
She's talking, but the audio on all these are muted, and it's still
Oh, okay.
on this one.
DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go with this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we ballywell are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant!
So, let's have a look at a short section of Hey, Friendship.
Each wants to go to bed. This is on all 4 cameras, isn't it? Through the song again. Some point, the top left one, I think, or was it the bottom left one, goes to the studio. I guess it's all a studio. I do like this. This does give a bit of a feel of when we had to actually rewind and
Just work as a team. It's your choice to be me. It's my choice. So stop now. Make a different choice. Listen to that inner voice. Friendship!
Well, Thankfully, that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
What the literal fuck was that?
I believe that was art.
I believe I've got a 14-inch cock, but it doesn't make it so.
I have a similar belief about an adequate paycheck.
Oh, someone please get these twats out of my studio.
Oh, I thought there would be a bit more.
Yeah.
That one, there wasn't much hidden.
No.
Alright, that was a little bit... Oh, that's a bit over 2 hours. That's roughly... Yeah. I guess you can just do 2 levels.
Yeah.
2 levels of stream. I think I'll keep doing this maybe once a week or something.
Yeah.
And just slowly make our way through it. I hope that wasn't too much trouble to watch. It was Armand's glad he came back for the end.
Good.
There is a helicopter, like,
going over.
directly over our house.
Yeah.
We are too close to that airport.
The lights flickered.
Oh, okay, that's right. I thought it was like a spotlight from the helicopter and they were coming to get us.
What for?
I do like this game. I think that if you're watching this on YouTube or whatever and you like it, that you should probably go buy it and not ruin the story for yourself. That's
or
what I
just
think.
watch the whole series. Or also
No,
finish it for you.
No, that's the point I'm trying to make. I don't really like that. I think people should
But some people
play
do.
the game. Yeah, people
Some
like
people
it,
don't want to
but
play the game. They
yeah,
just
if you
wanna
don't,
watch
if you
someone else
don't
play
want,
the game.
if you weren't gonna buy it anyway, but if there was a chance that you were gonna buy it, you should go buy it and play it for yourself.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, I'm just stealing these people's game, and I'm just sat here pointing and laughing at it.
Okay.
As if that's art. Yeah, as Armand says, we've got to get those views. 2 views. Yeah. Alright. Gonna call that there. Thank you for watching.
Yeah.
We need like a more professional outro. We need like a whoosh music.
Oh, right. Okay.
And that was the outro.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye.